Welcome back to Apex Sci-Fi. There is a question that haunts every astronomer, every philosopher, and anyone who has ever looked up at the night sky. Where is everybody? The universe is billions of years old. There are billions of stars. Statistically, the galaxy should be teeming with life. We should see their ships, hear their radio broadcasts, and see their Dyson spheres. But we see nothing. Just silence. We call this the Great Silence. Optimists say it's because aliens are too far away. Or maybe they are just evolving. But there is a darker theory. A theory known as the dark forest. It suggests that the universe is a dark forest at night. Every civilization is an armed hunter stalking through the trees like a ghost. If he finds another life form, another hunter, an angel, or a demon, he can only do one thing: shoot to kill. In this forest, hell is other people. The reason the universe is silent isn't that it's empty. It's silent because everyone is hiding. Everyone, except us. Humanity is the foolish child who wandered into the dark forest, lit a bonfire, and screamed, "Is anyone out there?" Today's story is about the day we got an answer. And we realized, too late, that silence was our only shield. If you believe we should stop shouting into the void, hit that like button. And if you want to know what waits in the darkness between the stars, subscribe and ring the bell. Transmission incoming. Decrypting. The year 2035, Project Lighthouse. It was the most ambitious project in human history. The Lighthouse Array. A network of hyper-powerful transmitters built on the dark side of the moon, free from the radio interference of Earth. Its purpose was simple: to send a message of peace, love, and mathematics to the nearest star system capable of supporting life, Wolf 1061, located 14 light-years away. Dr. Eris Thorne led the project. He was a dreamer. He believed in the brotherhood of stars. "We are lonely," Eris told the world on the day of the launch. "We are a child in a dark room crying for a parent. Today we turn on the light." The message was vast. It contained the periodic table. It contained the structure of human DNA. It contained Bach, Beethoven, and the Beatles. It contained a map of our solar system with Earth clearly marked. It was an invitation. Here we are. Come find us. The world cheered as the signal blasted out at the speed of light. We threw a bottle into the cosmic ocean. And then we waited. The year 2085, the silence. 50 years passed. The excitement faded. The Lighthouse Array was largely defunded, maintained by a skeleton crew of astronomers who were more like janitors of the sky. Dr. Eris Thorne was an old man now, retired, living in a small house near the Observatory Control Center on Earth. He had spent his life waiting for a phone call that never came. Most people had forgotten about Wolf 1061. The general consensus was that we were alone. The rare Earth hypothesis became the dominant theory. We were a biological accident in a dead universe. But on a quiet Tuesday in November, the sensors on the moon woke up. They detected a coherent signal. It wasn't background radiation. It wasn't a pulsar. It wasn't random noise. It was a narrowband, high-intensity transmission directed specifically at our solar system. It was coming from Wolf 1061. The current director of the program, Dr. Sarah Vance, called Eris immediately. "We have it," Sarah whispered, her voice trembling. "Eris, we have a reply." The world woke up. The news cycle exploded. They are real. We are not alone. First contact. Celebrations broke out in the streets. Religious groups prayed. Scientists popped champagne. Humanity prepared for the wisdom of the ages. We expected the cure for cancer. We expected the secrets of faster-than-light travel. We expected a galactic welcome wagon. The decryption. The signal was encrypted, but the key was simple. It was based on the same mathematical primer we had sent 50 years ago. It was designed to be read. The supercomputers at the UN headquarters worked for 3 days to translate the message. Dr. Eris Thorne was flown in to witness the moment. He sat in the observation room, his wheelchair positioned in front of the main screen. "It's almost done," Sarah said. "The translation matrix is finalizing." "I never thought I'd see it," Eris wept softly. "I never thought I'd see the day we joined the galactic community." The progress bar hit 100%. The text appeared on the screen. It wasn't a long message. It wasn't a book of wisdom. It was 3 sentences. The room went silent. The champagne glasses stopped clinking. The smiles vanished. The message. The screen read, "Do not answer. Do not answer. Do not answer." Confusion rippled through the room. "What?" Sarah asked. "Is it a glitch? Why are they repeating it?" "Read the rest," Eris whispered. His face had gone pale. The blood drained from his lips. The text continued below the warning, I am a pacifist of this world. It is your luck that I am the one who received your message. I am warning you, do not reply. If you reply, the coordinates of your source will be triangulated. Your planet will be invaded. Your world will be conquered. Do not answer. The universe is a dark forest. The hunters are listening. Be quiet. The silence in the control room was heavier than gravity. It wasn't a greeting. It was a frantic, terrified whisper from a neighbor who was hiding in a closet. The dark forest, Sarah murmured. Oh God. It's real. We sent them a map, Eris croaked. We sent them our DNA. We told them exactly how weak we are. The debate. The world leaders were informed. Panic set in behind closed doors. Is it a trick? The U.S. general asked. Maybe they want to keep us quiet so they can hoard the galaxy's resources? Maybe they are bluffing. Or maybe, a xenobiologist countered, they are saving our lives. Think about it. If the universe is full of civilizations, why is it silent? Because the noisy ones get eaten. We have to reply, the general argued. We have to ask for clarification. We have to establish a dialogue. Did you read the message? Sarah screamed. It said, if you reply, we will be triangulated. Right now, they only know the direction the signal came from. If we send a second beam, they can lock onto the exact distance. They can find the sun. But we can't just sit here in the dark. That is exactly what we have to do, Eris said, his voice finding a sudden grim strength. We have to shut up. Immediately. The betrayal. The order was given, total radio silence. The lighthouse array was powered down. All deep space transmissions were banned. Humanity tried to fade back into the shadows. But fear makes people do stupid things. There was a faction of humanity, the Star Callers, who believed the warning was a lie. They believed the aliens were testing our courage. They believed that only by answering could we prove we were worthy. A rogue group of scientists, led by a man who worshipped the idea of contact, hacked into the lighthouse array. They wanted to send a reply. They wanted to say, we are not afraid. We are here. Sarah Vance caught them in the control room. Don't do it, she shouted, drawing a security officer's gun. You'll kill us all. We have a right to know, the rogue scientist yelled, his hand hovering over the transmit button. The universe is not evil. That is a paranoid fantasy. I will prove it. He pressed the button. Click. The systems powered up. The dish aligned. A high-energy burst of radio waves shot out towards Wolf 1061. The message was short. We receive you. We come in peace. Please explain. Sarah fired the gun. The console exploded. The scientist fell. But it was too late. The beam was traveling at the speed of light. It was gone. It would take 14 years to reach Wolf 1061. And 14 years to get a reply. Or a fleet. The aftermath. That was 10 years ago. Eris Thorne died of a heart attack a week after the incident. His last words were, we are bugs. The world knows now. The government couldn't keep it a secret. We know that someone out there is listening. We know that the pacifist, who warned us, might not be the one who receives the second message. We know that the hunters are real. We spend our nights watching the sky towards Wolf 1061. We are building ships. We are building orbital cannons. We are digging bunkers deep into the crust of the Earth. We aren't explorers anymore. We are a fortress. The optimism of the 20th century is dead. The silence of the universe is no longer a mystery to be solved. It is a horror to be respected. We sit in the dark, clutching our weapons, holding our breath. Waiting for the trees to rustle. Waiting for the hunter to step into the clearing. We shouldn't have lit the fire. We shouldn't have said hello. Because now the forest knows we are here. This has been Apex Sci-Fi. Sometimes the scariest thing isn't being alone. It's finding out that you're not alone and the other person has a gun. If this story gave you existential dread, hit that like button to comfort yourself. Comment below. If you received a message from space, would you reply? Subscribe. And for God's sake, be quiet. Signal terminated.